I regret the journey I made because I was actually staying at relatives because that relative was like 20 minutes away, lived 20 minutes away from the venue. So I wasn't gonna, obviously I wasn't gonna spend money on a hotel, especially when I live in Ontario. My sister's dog is like 9 going on 10 years old. You think living with that dog since 2012 that I'd be used to living with pets? But holy, once you put cats into the equation, things get out of whack. So hard. I was staying here for the entirety of GOML. When I finally made it here, I was so tired that I didn't want to like get up and go grab the pass, which I should have grabbed the pass because I didn't realize the venue was so close to one of the stations. Because instead of going to the station that's nearby the venue, I went further south to Union, and then I had to walk from there. And that was the biggest regret in my entire life. Hey, well, if I was gonna take all my stuff, drop it off at my sister's, and then go grab the pass, I should have like took the TTC line all the way to my sister's place. But instead, I'm the smart ass I am, I decided to just walk the whole way. This couch bed was rock hard. It was like sleeping on a rock. I'd rather sleep on the floor over here than sleep on that couch bed ever again. And you know what? That couch bed worked for what it was. Even the pillow was hard. That wasn't even a pillow. That was a couch cushion under a pillow cover. But you know what I had to do in order to make it so I could at least get 5 hours of sleep in every day? I had to use my hoodie. I was using that hoodie as a makeshift pillow. That's the kind of ingenuity I had to live with while staying here. But you know what? Kudos to my sister for allowing me to house here for the weekend. And when the cats come into the picture, oh my god, the cats are a whole nother story. When I'm trying to chill out in bed, this chunker right here thought it'd be a cool idea to keep jumping all over my ass while I'm trying to wind down. This guy and the other cat start having zoomies at night. You just hear them running this way, running that way, running up here, hitting the scratch post right here, running over here, hitting the scratch post over here. They're everywhere. And on top of all the noise they make from the zombies, they're just jumping all over me as I'm trying to sleep. Lesson learned that cats can get really wild at night. For Friday, for the Strive Back, and when I got to the venue, Guilty Gear Strive Wave 1 pool was supposed to start at like 2-3 p.m. and it got delayed. And you know why it got delayed? Someone pulled the fire alarm. Can we talk about how chill this fire alarm is? Like, yo, that is the most relaxing fire alarm I've ever heard in my life. That's like listening to a church bell. And this didn't just happen once. It happened twice. Like somewhere beyond the 6 p.m. range, someone pulled the fire alarm again. And it caused the after party on the boat to get cancelled. Yo, this is not even funny. Like, who keeps pulling the fire alarm like this? Pulling the fire alarm in a venue this size is not funny. You don't deserve to make a prank out of these tournaments. In terms of like during GOML stories itself, not really my first big event in person since I've been to GOML 2019 before, and I have been to Let's Make Big Moves before. But this is my first in-person Strive event. I've never been to the weekly waves. I've never been to a major for Guilty Gear Strive. I've only played like online small-scale tournaments for Strive, and this is my result. Like, there was Luke and there was Monib, and like these two players I actually knew from this when I used to play Smash Bros Melee, because Luke and Monib, I think they were PR'd at the time. Rakir was participating in Magic the Gathering somewhere, and like Rakir got the prize pool for that. But because Rakir was so focused on getting the prize pool for Magic the Gathering, Rakir couldn't make it in time for the Strive bracket, and it wasn't until like 5 hours later that Rakir finally made it to the Strive setups. He told me this story in person himself on day 2. I managed to play friendlies against Rakir on day 2 for GOML. He's really good. But I still think we managed to go like back and forth in terms of wins. One lesson I can give about the TTC is that you never take the TTC on the weekend. If you try to take the TTC on the weekends, you'll get absolutely crumple stomped with like detours and delays and constructions and all the like. Especially the subway line, like not the bus lines, but like the subway lines are so infamous for having maintenance on the weekends. I was taking a line 1 up to Spadina, and then right after Spadina, the line 1 gets fucking shut down. So I have to take a detour to like St. George, and then I have to go on the line 2. And guess what? The line 2 is under maintenance as well. I'm like, oh my god. 6 o'clock I left the venue. I would have got home at like 7:20. I got home at like 8:30, 9:30 at night. Because of all the detours I had to make on the TTC. Oh my god, it was wild. Also, I didn't notice this until now, but they spelled gaming wrong on the entry passes for GOML. That's funny.